Okay, so um, okay, so I hope I can get the recording of this. I hope. Okay, so let me do a quick background. These circles are framed with there are two frames. I just changed it. I made the color one at the back clean colored and then changed it. This background is a picture that I changed. I made it very transparent. And then this is a square that I just adjusted the size. So this is a line. This is a line. Okay. So okay, so I was on text. I was on text when okay. Okay, let's use this one. Now bear in mind that this text, when it's like this, it's usually grouped together. But if you don't like it, you can ungroup it and then delete the one you don't want. You know, that's entirely up to you. And then you can change the text. So let's say fashion forward. Oh no, let's do something cool with cars. Cars Expo, Car Expo. Okay. So now this text, you can make it as big as you want. You can make it very big. You can change the text. Now, depending on your preference, right? You can either put it in the center or you can put it in a corner. You understand? You can do that. So I don't like the text. I'm going to change it. No, that is too tall. Okay, so there are a whole lot of text that you can play with. You know, you just need to avoid this font. Yes, it is not free. So moon time is free and that's too blank. Okay, so you can choose whatever text you want. Like really. I particularly like this Amsterdam type text because they have this not using them. Okay, just trying to show you that there are a whole lot of text that you can play with. A whole lot. You can play with them as much as you want. Okay, so let's leave this. Okay. So we're doing car expo. Now you see that I have three circles, but they're very small, and I want the circle to be bigger. So I'm just going to duplicate this page. For those who were not here yesterday, when you see add page, it gives you a blank page. But when you see duplicate, it copies the exact thing. So I'm going to duplicate this page. So this is a duplicate. Okay. Oh, okay, we put clothes at the back. So, okay, yeah, this is a duplicate. I just remember that we put clothes at the back. So we can't have high expo. It has to be like high expo. Do you understand? Because you have clothes at the back. You don't want it to seem off. Okay. So to put things in context, you probably have to make this bigger. So yeah, can you see? So the pictures will come out. They're really going to pop this way. So you want to reduce the text just a little bit. Okay, and then I don't know, I'll show you the person, something. So you can put, then let's copy this one. Let's see, a fashion styling event. you know. Now bear in mind that I'm just using this because this is where we were yesterday. If you're going to design a flyer and you're going to post it on Instagram, then you should use Instagram posts. But if you're going to post it somewhere else, maybe Facebook, you can use there are templates for landscape flyers. There's landscape, I can't remember the better one. But yeah, there's portrait, there's landscape. Okay. So this what I'm doing now is something that I can put the flyer that I can post on my Instagram page. You know. So this is too big, you can make it slightly smaller. And then you can choose to centralize it or move it to the end like that. Okay. Now, for this one at the bottom, you want to put your details. Okay. And say Federal Palace. Let's say we're having events at Federal Palace Hotel. Palace Hotel. Okay. Now that's too big, definitely. So I'm just going to come here and put a much smaller text. Okay. Federal Palace Hotel. You want it to be smaller. Now, you're wondering, okay, how do people know that it's Federal Palace Hotel, right? Now let's go to elements and then graphics. Yeah, in graphics, yeah. So in graphics, okay, what we're looking for in graphics, right, is the location button. You know, there's that thing that you say location. Okay, so we're just going to type location. So you see, tells you where you are. So pick a paid one, a free one. This is free. Some are free, some are paid. It's going to give you that. Okay. So you're just going to reduce it and then put it there. You understand? And then you shrink it to be as small as possible. And then change the color. You want it to green or orange. Okay. Location Zero Palace Hotel. I don't like that text, so I'm going to make it. This is okay. I can make it. You really can choose whatever text you like. I mean, I can entirely. But I don't like capital letter only text, especially when it's not the main text. You understand? I don't know if you understand. So I'm just going to look for something that's not too plain. Okay, let's do black money. Okay. Okay. Really not going to give me what I want. Okay. So this is what I press. Uppercase only. And not. So I just said that. Okay. So Federal Hotel. So you can make this bigger or smaller, depending on what you want. Okay. And then you bear in mind that when people are looking at your flyer, there are some things that need to pop out so that they can see it from far. You understand? You need to consider that. So let's put it here. Get the color here. Okay. Now I'm going to copy it. Okay. And then we're going to do date. Let's say Friday, Friday 20th. I'm not sure what did that is. 20, okay. So when we do this, we are going to go back to the icon and search, delete location and search for calendar or date. Display date in a bring out sometime date. Can you see? So this is a calendar, so I'm going to put this, take that, okay, and we save. Bear in mind that this is a basic design, you understand? If you're really going to do this, it will take some time, some good time, okay? All right, so we change the color to mustard or green, that's the green, or mustard, peach rather. Okay, so what else do we want? Okay, let me move this back down and put on my other details. So what else do we want to put? Powered by, or maybe your logo. You can put your logo in the corner there. Yeah, you can put your logo. Let me get my logo. So my logo, the color doesn't fit. So yeah, I just can put it. So if you have your logo, you can put it. Of which you can design your logo in Canva. You know? Okay, time. Yeah, I'm still going to put. Okay, thank you, Eddie. I'm still going to put time. So one more thing we're going to add is time. I mean, you need to know the time of an event, right? 3 p.m. Okay. Now you see that the time is much smaller. So you can choose to arrange it like that. Okay, let's look for time elements. Now these elements there are a lot of them. You even type, let me just type rainbow. You see rainbow. Can you see? It has just whatever it is you want, just type it because if you want to start searching, you get tired. So let me type time. Okay. So I'll pick anyone. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so let's do this one. Okay, and we're gonna make it green. Oh, no, I don't like that. Okay, this is just one color, so I can't some okay, some elements, right? They're just one color. So you see what happened here that I changed the color to green and the entire thing changed. No, I don't like that. That is for this element, I don't like that. So I'm going to take another element. I'm going to look for let me use this one. Okay. So green. Okay, so that looks better. So I'll be using this first one. Okay, so we have our time. All right, click in. Okay. Okay, so now it looks different, you know, but you can choose to play around if you want. For someone who is just starting in Canva, if you are really just starting in Canva, you can work with something like this. You can, you know, you just need to. I will adjust the text a bit so that everything can fit in properly. Okay. Now your text doesn't have to be aligned on one side. So I'm going to move the time to fit here. Okay. So we have that. Right? Can you see? So you can arrange it like this, or you can put it in the middle. You really can play around as much as you want. You know, it doesn't have to be exact, you know. But I think you can do this. Okay. Now another thing you can do is you can make some of them bigger, some of them smaller. You understand? So you can reduce the size of this. Let's make it like 20. Let's do 20. Okay. Let's do 20 for this. So you see like smaller. Okay. So when it's too long like that, do that extension. You have to reduce it so that it's not going into what is not supposed to go into. Okay. So we do the same thing for this one. Okay. So now our icons are smaller and bigger rather. So we have to reduce them. Okay. So okay. So we have that. So I can now make Federal Palace Hotel bigger. So when the text is too big, there's something they call, I think, wrap text in Excel, Microsoft Excel, that it just shrinks everything. So when it does this, it's trying to just shrink the text. So you can just extend the text. So I want to make this 30 so that it's much bigger. So we have this, and then our icon is going to be bigger. Okay, so this is working out, right? Yes, it's 11 o'clock. Okay, so if you have more details, you are free to write as much as you want. It's just that you have to shrink some things. So at the base here, you can put your Instagram page or your phone number. Yeah, I usually would do phone number. I will not put my phone number here. 4567892. Okay, so phone number. Of course, when you're doing this one, they have to be much smaller, like 14, because they're just going to be down there. So the phone number. I'm going to get the icon for them too. So just hold on a bit. I want to reduce it so that it's not open. Okay, let me down. Okay, phone number and then email. So my email is labada Nigeria.com. I like that email. Labada Nigeria.com. Okay, so now we're going to look for phone, this phone to give you different types. Okay, so now depending on your preference, right? But I like to use things that have circles in them. I don't know why. There's no reason. There's absolutely no reason, but I just prefer it. So if you want to use this one, it's fine. In fact, let's use this one so that if you will not say, but if you really like to use the one with circles, let's use this one. Okay, so we can change color. I'm still going to go play with colors. I'm just trying to arrange things. But like I said yesterday, designing is a process. Not, it may take you 3 days. So when you're done, you'll be happy with what you have. Okay, so we have phone number. Can you see? So I'm going to just change this color. I'm still going to do some color work. Hold on. Okay. Now you see that in everything, I'm not just going purple, pink, yellow, green, white, gray. No. As you are designing, you're thinking of how the colors work. You get. So email, yeah, email. You have that. Okay. Envelope. We're going to change our envelope to green. Then we're going to move it down and make it really small. Okay. So my icons are not uniformly sized, but just very good. Okay. Yeah. So we have that. We have email. We have number. All right. So whatever other information you want to put, you can put them here. Okay. I'm moving that out. Okay. So this is where you can put all your details. Yeah. Okay, so you can move things around. Now, bear in mind that there's a lot of space. See, the space down here is a little, the space up here is a lot. So it makes more sense to reduce this one. You can always shrink your logo. There you go. So you see, my logo remains intact. And then, see? Okay, so let's put pictures, all right? So we go to, so now for pictures, right? You can choose photos. Photos are pictures from Canva. Our pictures are already in Canva. You can choose photos. But if you don't like the photos you're seeing and you have something specific in mind, you can upload. So I always upload, you know, sorry, like this one, I uploaded it when I wanted to do a meme, you know. So you can upload as many as you want, that's if you want. So, but let's use photos, okay? I think this looks interesting. This looks interesting. This girl. I'm not sure if this girl is interesting. So let's just see. So it's the same thing you do. You don't just come and start searching. You can just write fashion. That makes your search less interesting. Okay, this is a great image. See that that's a great image, and it looks like it's great. So like I was telling people yesterday, those that came yesterday, because it's a frame, once you move the photo in, it's going to just protect. Okay, so then you can move it around with this one. Okay, so you can, there is a runway. Okay, so you pick an image that fits what you want to do at a time. You know, you don't just pick an image and pick an image. Pick something that fits what you want at the time. Okay, this is also a great image. So there are a lot of so there's a lot that you can pick, you know. Okay, so now when you look at this, right? For someone who's just starting, things different. So I'm going to change the color back to green. I think I say that way. You don't have to, but I want to do that. Now, sometimes you want to highlight something, right? Maybe it's like this feather palette now. You want to really highlight it. So you can either use square. You can choose to do that. You can play around, as in you're just trying to let you know that you can play around with it. So you can choose to highlight it like that. Okay, so when you highlight it, you can make it bigger, make it smaller, and you can change. So you can change it to maybe white. And let's see what color is white. Okay, that doesn't pop too much. Okay, you can do this if you want. So you see that you see that okay, please hold on a bit. Brought on now. Okay, so sorry about that. So Okay, so I said you can highlight, you can play with it if you want. You can leave it this way. You can move it to the edge. You can play with it. And if you want things to look a bit more, or if you want to use a different shape or a different color, let's see. Let's go back to elements. You can say lines and shape. You can pick a half. You just play with it, like I said. Okay. So you could pick your half and put at the edge like that. You could, if it doesn't fit, you can always remove it. You understand? Well, the okay, if it doesn't fit, you can move things around, but this is like a very, very big, oh, sorry, this is like a very, okay, so I'm going to move this, okay, I'm going to move this down. So selected everything, I'm going to just move it down. So you can move things around as you want. And if you don't like this highlight, you can remove it. You can take it out. Then you can do this. You can do this. It's just so you know that you can. There's so much that you can do. You know, the colors. Okay. So yeah, this is style expo, right? So I'm going to do another one. I'm going to do another one. Say shape. Okay, I'm going to do this. Okay, so I'm going to do another one more. Oh, okay. Okay, and let's see. Let's do something. Background. Okay, so you can choose to do this, right? I mean, you can just put the details. There's so many options. Let's see. This would have been nice, but I don't like the background. And unfortunately, if you want to make it transparent, the thing with transparency is that everything is transparent. There's no one thing, it's everything that becomes transparent. This is funky. So this is an alternative, right? Unfortunately, we can't remove those bits. I'm not sure how we can do that. So let's try and check for a few more. So you see, when you're, can you see what I did? Let me do that again. Okay, you just click in the middle, and then you can move your image left or right. So me moving this left means I have a lot more space to play with. Okay. Trying to see. Okay, let's work with this one. All right. So I'm just going to take the exact same You don't have to copy, and then when you want to paste, you select it, and then you do Win V. I use a Mac, so it's Win V for me. Use Windows or the other one. If it's not a Mac, it's another code. But for Mac, it's Win V to paste. Okay, so I have this direct, so you can put it where you want, you know, or okay. So with this one, you may not really need to put this kind of images. You know, you can change the way the entire thing looks. So I'm going to make this really big, so that kind of feels like this. Okay, so or so they're different. I'm just trying to show you that there are different ways to make things happen. Okay, dialectic. All right. Let's do the same location. Okay. Okay. So now, the colors that work here will not work here. So we have to change. This thing brown is fine, but it's dark. So I'm just going to go for my regular, or you can do white. If white fits you, I think white fits you can do it. I think for whatever color you're picking, just bear in mind that it's something that needs to come out. It needs to pop. Okay. So when you do this, you can okay, let's use that okay. Play with it differently now. So you can put it at the edge. Or see what colors come on. And when you have a case like this where you love the background, but you know you need something to come out, you can always do it like this. Just make it white, move it to the base like that, you know. Or there's an alternative. Let's do something else. Now let's go back to elements, and then let's look for this particular sheet that I want to see. Yeah. Okay, and you're just going to expand it till you get to the end. Now, if it's too big, you can see that this covers up most of like this. So I'm just going to move it down. So when you're downloading, it's not going to show you. It's going to only take what's on the page. Okay, so we're going to send it back, and then one. Okay, and then I'm going to change the base to white. Okay, so you can move this down, and if you don't like the angle, you can rotate it so it's not so much. Okay, but when you're rotating, can you see there's still a bit of space there? So you have to expand it so that it covers good. So we have that. Okay, now I can change choose one. Okay, picked up the wrong thing. Why is it not moving? Okay. So you can do this when you don't want to have so many details. Okay. You can make this as robust as you want to give it some character. If you don't like this, you can adjust it. Okay. I'm just showing you as many options as possible. So you are the one that will decide what you want to do and how you want to do it. Okay, so I'm going to do something else. You can work with it. If you don't like it, you can play with it some more. But sometimes this kind of flyer will work for what you're doing. Sometimes you have to do this. So there's one more thing that I want to show you before we close. One more thing. Let's duplicate this. I want to change this a bit. Okay, so I want to make it one circle. Okay, I'm going to make this one. I'm going to put it in the middle of the page. Yeah. Okay, I think that maybe it can be good. Okay. Okay, so now you want to make things, so you want to change this to something called, so you select the text, you go to effect, okay, then select the curve. So you can adjust it, okay? This is something that you can do. So if I were to do this, I'll probably delete this one up here, do this, and then make this one also curve. And so you can adjust your curve as much as you want. You can go back and forth. It's not that they have to be one, nothing is really fixed, okay? And then you can make it easier. So you have this option if you want. I know my angles are not okay. If you want to get the angle properly, you first put the circle, yeah, so that you can put the circle at the center, put the text at the center of the circle, so that you can be sure of the angle. So like a lot of other things in Canva, you use eye to judge. Uh-oh. Okay. I make it much smaller. I'm going to adjust the circle again. Okay. Then you move it. All right. So you can do that. Yeah, that's that. Okay. If there's anything you would like me to design, please let me know so that I can quickly do it. So I think I'm done. I think I've run you through everything. Okay, I think I'm done. If you have questions, please let me know. If you have something you'd like me to illustrate, please let me know. Okay. If you have something you'd like to illustrate, please let me know. All right.